Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. On the Just My Opinion podcast, we react to things happening in the entertainment world. Sometimes we even react to things happening beyond the entertainment world. So if you're interested in things like this, please subscribe, hit the notification button, share with a friend, and let us know in the comments below. Like the podcast goes, just my opinion. At the end of the day, we're just sharing our opinions, so feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. We are always looking forward to hear from you. So, hi Ambassador.
Hello, people. It's your Ambassador again doing his thing.
So today we are going to be reacting to the success of several Nigerian female artists, not just in Nigeria but like internationally. So we're going to be reacting to this article. The title is, so this is from Business Day. The title is Nigerian Female Artists Take Center Stage on Music Global Scene. So the article goes on to say the rise of Nigerian female artists on the global music stage is a testament to their talent and hard work, said Oyinda Olukani, founder of Party Monks Entertainment and Music Executive. They have overcome challenges and have broken down barriers to become some of the world's most recognized and respected artists. There is no doubt that Nigerian music will continue to strive and evolve as these female artists continue to push boundaries and pave the way for future generations. So on the cover we have Arya Star, we have Tiwa Savage, we have Yemi Alade, we have Thames. So, and we know these ladies have been doing big things, right? So we have Tiwa Savage, we performed during the inauguration of King Charles. We have Arya Star doing big things in her arena, Thames featuring with Whiskey, winning Grammys and all those kind of things. So and the article rightly said that this is because of the level of hard work that they are putting into their craft. So Ambassador, do you think there is some additional thing that also contributes to this level of success?
Okay, so for me, it's definitely true what the article says. But also I hope there's a lesson to learn here. I think I was watching, was it who was this? No, this director, Clarence Peters, where he was saying that he feels like female artist. The show he did with these guys, Terms and Condition podcast, where he was saying that he thinks female artists are tougher because of the challenges they have to go through. And he also said once a female artist makes it to that recognized level, it's very difficult for them to drop because they really have to put in the work to get there, and they are like solid. He was giving examples and calling some names. So like for example, just let's say a video shoot that he does, the amount of preparation a female artist has to get from her dress to her makeup to her gear. So when that level of preparation, when she comes in front of your camera, you can actually feel like she's ready to. The male artist maybe just put on your shirt, chin, brush your hair, you come. So he was just giving that example, like the way women prepare at times. If it's maybe the same shoot, but the way she has to prepare, the 1 hour she's sitting there that doing makeup, she's already meditating and preparing her mind to get into that scene. She's getting into character compared to men. So it's just a very simple comparison, but yeah, you can now extrapolate that to various other scenarios in the music scene, maybe getting on stage and all of that, where they prepare more. Yeah. With that being said, I also think, I think it was Thames, Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage, and Arya Star. There is also a generational thing happening there. Tiwa Savage is of the generation just after, or maybe even with the D'banj and them. Yemi Alade came like 3 or 4 years later. I could be wrong in those numbers. I'm just calling random numbers. Thames came. Then Thames, should I call it era, kind of floated or just floated into Arya Star's era. The two can be put in the same bracket, don't get me wrong, but just for time basis, Thames came slightly before Arya Star. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's also that generational thing that I like going there is like, and now when they talk of the big, I don't know if it's a big 3 or it's a big 4 for the males, like Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, you have the big 4 for the females too, who I think can hold their own on any international stage. We have seen them doing tours. We have seen them pulling crowds out of Nigeria and even out of Africa, which is a good thing. So for me, it's really it's true. But the lesson to take is collaborations help. I can start citing a number of collaborations that put each of these people, especially at a global level. Consistency helps. That can mostly apply for Tiwa Savage and to some extent Yemi Alade. And I think teams too, the team you work with. So there will be one common thing there for at least two of the people on this list is Don Jazzy, Mo Hits, and all of them. That's for Tiwa Savage and Arya Star. So when you see that level of consistency where I did it with her, I did it with her, I'll do it with her again, it just proves like they have the formula. It's just like, okay, put in the numbers, press enter, and then the result comes out. So yeah, that consistency and that team and that, should I call it documenting the process where now you know what you have to do with a female, because the formula you use for a female artist might not necessarily be the same for a male artist. Their realities are a little bit different. So like Don Jazzy was saying at one point he was giving more security to Arya Star than I think Zirem also. Yeah. Because she was new, she was a new hot thing, she's female, a little more fragile. People have a tendency to attack females more than, people have a tendency to overreact towards females more than the male counterpart. So all of those things switch. If you don't know, you just be like, you're all artists. Plus, it's even generating more money right now. Why should I? And then you mess it up for the woman, and then that's it. Yeah? So all of those things switch. I think it's just testament to show that for many other things in Africa, we put in the work, the world will recognize us, and the results will show.
Yeah, so that's definitely true. Like, definitely putting in the work, that strategy in place. I know we have spoken extensively on this channel about in the Cameroonian scene the need for this strategy, the need for knowledge to be passed down from generation, not just knowledge, also networks and these contacts and stuff should be passed down from generation to generation to make each generation closer to the top, which I think that is something that has been done really well in the Nigerian scene, and the main engine behind that passage of knowledge and passage of network from generation to generation has been Marvin's record. So I think in Cameroon we need a similar kind of thing. We don't just need maybe an individual who has all those networks can do that, but I think it will be better channeled if it's behind like a record label. I remember I was on Instagram scrolling on one day and I saw this guy highlighting that Kosi just signed an artist to the Powerhouse Entertainment, his record label, and he was just saying that he recently he mentioned it, that Kosi is having all the boss now. It would be nice for him to sign an artist under his record label, because I feel like he can take an artist under his wing, but when it's under a record label and there are all these people who know how things are supposed to be done, like Don Jazzy previously mentioned, like Marvin's record is not just like one person doing something. There are people in different departments, so it makes the work more efficient and more strategic in its way. So let's proceed to talk about our sponsors, Echo.online.
As usual, I'm here to talk about the money side of things. Echo.online is an app and a site which helps artists monetize their art and also to monetize the playing field, where an independent African artist is able to have the facilities like an artist who is signed with some of the major labels across Africa. Also, it's adapted to the local realities like payment methods. Also, you could easily build a community. I think one of the things most African artists like, they don't have a true community which you can monetize off. So how do you go about this? Just create a profile on Echo.online, share it on all your social media handles, encourage your fans to come and follow Echo.online. When you build a significant following, then you can start sharing your songs, getting them to buy it, stream it, maybe putting out merchandise, maybe selling tickets for events you're part of or events you're organizing. All of those things are means to generate revenue. I mean, like when you talk of 360 deals, that's how those big labels make money of the artist. So it's almost like you're signing yourself, and in this case it's even different. As much as you put in, that's how much you get. So it's not like you put in effort, then somebody receives the money, then they pay you a fraction of it and all of that. So I think Echo.online is one of those things which we should play around. There are lots of features still under construction, which I've mentioned here. That's usually I tell people, those who first jumped on YouTube became millionaires. So those who first jump on Echo.online will tell the success stories, and then others will come later on. Maybe then it's already congested, lots of bigger levels and structures that you need. But for now, I encourage people, explore Echo.online. If you have a song on Echo.online, share the link in our comment section. We'll pick it up and try to push it up on the various channels we have.
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. As usual, if you have any comments, you have any reactions to the topics we talk about, let us know in the comments below. Thumbs up to this video, share our content, and see you guys next time. Bye, guys.